Hey, welcome to A Labor of Life. And I thought today we might talk about a few shows I have been watching on Netflix. Because 2021, kind of the year of binging, isn't it? So everybody I know is talking about The Queen's Gambit. Everybody I know is talking about Bridgerton. And FYI, haven't actually watched either of those shows. Maybe I will. Not really sure, thinking about it, but I am a lover of fantasy shows and weird shows and grade B disaster movies. So I thought maybe if that's the kind of stuff you like, maybe you want to watch my 5 shows you need to binge this year. Just saying. All right, so doing this in kind of a totally relaxed manner because that's kind of how I roll, and hopefully you do too. So again, a little bit about me. I love Harry Potter, watch it every year, binge watch it every marathon sessions. I love the Game of, oh no I don't. So sorry. Oh, God, terrible person. Didn't watch Game of Thrones. I watched the first season and then I watched the last season. Yeah, okay, it's me. But right now, what I like is anything that takes me from the mundane and anything that takes me kind of out of world. So, anyway, number 1, I started watching Fate, the Winx saga this week. Didn't know about it. Saw somebody binged it. Saw it was all about fairies and out-of-world adventures and knew that was a show I needed to watch. So, all starts with a young girl who doesn't know that she's a fairy, ends up going to school off-world. Had a few little things, trust me, that irritate the heck out of me. It's kind of like, Dumbledore with Harry Potter, how Vera, the headmistress, treats kids. I know better. I don't tell you everything I need to know, and therefore a total disaster strikes because we haven't been upfront. But all that aside, it is 6 episodes. I watched all 6 episodes in 3 days. Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes while I was on the treadmill, which was a great treadmill show, so I thought. And then I didn't want to be distracted, so I watched the rest in bed on my iPad, because who could put it down? Anyway, highly recommend it. Really a fun show to watch. Switching gears a little bit, one of my other big ones has been almost, it's a drama, kind of like a Salmon Louise, which was a totally different one for me. Not really been that kind of, anyway, it's not usually one that catches my attention straight up, but Kent started watching it and I got hooked. So, 2 women, Lola and Chelsea, random strangers at a bus stop, witness something and end up on the run. And end up on the run from criminals, cops, family, you name it. But truly an interesting show. Both have secrets that affect how they react to each other, how they interact with each other, and eventually it's what brings them closer. So 3 seasons. Each season is 6 episodes, and set in Australia and New Zealand. Moves over to Thailand for a little while, but if you like dramas with a little bit of twists, if you like Salmon Louise, check that one out. Truly and honestly, highly recommend it. Let's see, what else am I watching? Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer is Again, FYI, never actually watched the movie, so I knew nothing about it. Actually thinking I now have to go read the book, except, different language, so maybe not. Anyway, Snowpiercer, first season came out last year. I binged it, loved it. Then I had to go watch the movie. Enjoyed the movie, but I like the series better. So kudos to you, Netflix. I like the series better. Season 2 just came out. I am 3 episodes in on that one. Again, 2 seasons out, 10 episodes each. Great show to start watching in this, 2020, 2021 pandemic of a world, and figuring out who the heck knows where we're going to end up. So those are my first 3, which are new shows out. 2 others I really like is The Travelers. 3 seasons on that one. It is done, so you can start binging that one, and you will go from start to finish. It is done. It is over. Cool concept. In the future, things have gone horribly awry. Oh, wow, what a strange concept that is on TV nowadays. Anyway, they have the ability to come back to current day and pop into the body of somebody the moment before they die. So they basically take over their lives, take over their memories, but they still know who they are from the future. And their point is to save people or save events from happening or not happening. Really cool premise on can you actually do it, and it's kind of like the butterfly effect, right? Does one action that you change or don't change in the past affect the future? And can you make the future better? So I really like that one. I think it's Canadian. Pretty sure it's Canadian, but it's on Netflix. Check it out. And then next up, Shadowhunters. Haven't finished that one. I think I'm 2 seasons in to Shadowhunters. It's got 4 seasons, 1, 2, 3, and 3B. Gotta love this. 3 and 3B. Why can't you just have a season 4? Don't know, but I think that's a pandemic thing. Anyway, Shadowhunters is another young girl vampire hunter, but I started out with a love of Buffy and Angel, so I'm always going to be about the vampires. Except I never watched The Vampire Diaries, so maybe I should go check that one out too. Anyway, those are 5 I'm really liking on Netflix, or really liked on Netflix currently. Next up for me, Lock and Key and The Warrior Nun. I think those are the ones I'm going to check out. The rest of you check out Bridgerton and The Queen's Gambit, and I'm going to head over to Lock and Key and Warrior Nun. Oh, and another one, if you really like whimsical, Merlin. I love that show and have actually started rewatching it. So not a current read or watch. It's one that I've done in the past, but it's also one I thought I'd start over again. So yeah, that's what I'm doing lately. And treadmill walking, Supergirl. That's doing it for me right now. So 5 seasons on Netflix there for you to check out. So anyway, that's my 5 with a few little bonus tips for you. And let me know in the comments maybe what you're binging on Netflix right now and what you think I might like. And maybe I'll review it for you. Take care. This is Linda from A Labor of Life signing off to head over to check out what's happening on Netflix now.